Whether you're buying silver bars, 1 ounce silver in a slab, or 1 ounce raw coins like this, or rounds, however you're doing it, your local dealer in his brick and mortar shop has completely changed the way he does business. And now, angry dealers are speaking out. Selling silver is going nowhere. Here's what's happening. Look at this. This is from pnna.org. They look at investment and market trends, and they're showing, according to the ANA, American Numismatic Association, the number of U.S. physical coin shops, that's a brick and mortar shop that you and I would walk into, it's declined 30% just in the past 10 years. I think that's a conservative number. They're showing that last year they could see that show attendance for local coin shows has dropped. And look at this also. This is from bullionbound.com. And from 2 years ago, we had a 50% drop in rare coins on the local level. We had a 68% drop of coin collectors purchasing on the local level. And what's happened is your local dealer, they got into this business years ago. I mean, decades ago, back in the 80s and the 90s. They were selling rare coins on the local level and making an amazing living. It was a high skill because they needed to know the history of the coins. They needed to know how to grade the coins. They would go to local coin shows. They pick up rare gems at the local coin show, bring it back to their brick and mortar shop. And there was a big market that would walk in the door. There was a local market on the local level where collectors would walk in to the brick and mortar shops. It was a great business. That's totally flipped, as you see from this data. Now, your local dealer is slinging silver, getting by on the premiums of this metal. 1 ounce silver is maybe we'll pick up stackers, maybe come in by 2 ounces a week, maybe 3, right? And as this metal continues to increase in price, really the premiums don't go up that much for the dealer. At most, they could charge $2 over spot. So they're really stuck and they're really frustrated. That's why many coin dealers on the local level, they're shutting down and they're finding other ways to make money. They're using their wholesaler, right? They're not even trying to sell to us anymore. They're just taking the silver and immediately flipping it to wholesale. The times have completely changed. And this is why I diversify my investments. I want to thank Trident Resources Corp for sponsoring this video. Their ticker's on your screen. It's TSX-V, ROCK, OTCQB, TRDTF. With gold trading near all-time highs well above $3,400 an ounce and copper surging toward record highs above $5 per pound, newly restructured Canadian explorer Trident Resources Corp is targeting a high-grade gold and copper asset in one of Canada's richest underexplored greenstone belts. Trident Resources actually formed through the merger of Rockridge Resources, Mass Gold, and Eros Resources. Trident Resources, or ROC, now controls 100% of 3 advanced stage exploration projects: Contact Lake, Grey Wake Lake, and Knife Lake. They're all located within the prolific La Ronge Gold Belt of Saskatchewan, Canada. Check this out. As of this recording, Trident has a strong treasury of 8 million Canadian working capital, a tightly held share structure, and they have multiple historical resource targets. They're preparing to drill aggressively this summer, starting with a 5,000 meter program at the past producing Contact Lake gold mine. They're calling this their initial step in unlocking the belt's wider regional potential. This is exactly when I like to get in on a company, because with a sub 20 million Canadian market cap, early stage speculators could be positioning just as the ROC TRDTF story starts to unfold via that drill bit. This is when you get in on a company right here. The flagship Contact Lake project is a high-grade gold exploration asset in Saskatchewan's underexplored La Ronge Gold Belt. Drills are set to turn on for the first time in nearly 3 decades. 3 decades. Look at this. Previous drilling confirmed mineral continuity and identified new zones with large sections of the Contact Lake deposit remaining untested. Listen to these numbers. Between 1994 and 98, the Contact Lake mine produced over 188,000 ounces of gold from roughly 1 million tons of ore at an average grade of 6.16 GTAU and a 95% mill recovery. 95%. Following the planned 3,800 meters at the Contact Lake mine site, drilling will immediately shift to the Preview SW deposit, which hosts a 2022 historical resource of, listen to this, 273,000 ounces AU indicated and 263,000 ounces AU inferred, both grading around 1.5 GTAU with strong potential for resource expansion. Trident holds additional upside at its Grey Lake Gold project and as well at its Knife Lake Copper VMS project, which is characterized as a copper-dominant VMS system with near-surface mineralization, 200 million pounds copper, and strong expansion potential. With gold and copper both in breakout mode, Trident's timing could not be any better. You can tell I'm excited about this company. Rock is also exceptionally well-structured with 38 million shares outstanding, a fully diluted basis. Perform your own due diligence. Check out Trident Resources Corp. Click the link in the description below. Check them out. Their ticker's on your screen. It's TSX-V, ROCK, and OTCQB, TRDTF. Click the link below and check out Trident Resources Corp.